Hi guys. For my storytelling project, I'm going to talk about the story from when I was diagnosed with ADHD and dyslexia towards the last half of my third grade. How it changed my identity, what I came to believe, how I saw myself, and what some of the stereotypes I thought, because it changed my life. To be set, how to start it out, when I was in third grade, we had just come back from winter break, so like maybe January 20th. My parents had gotten a letter from my elementary school at Rocky Mountain Elementary from the guidance counselor and some of my teachers. That my teacher's name was Miss Protis and Miss Evans, and they wanted to set up a meeting, or another way of saying IEP meeting, discuss how I was doing in class, all my classes for a third grade. And I remember the meeting, I was nervous, or actually at the time, I thought it was going to be fine since I thought I was doing well. But it was actually a lot different than I thought. Because I was not a good student back in the day, like third grade elementary. I despised reading. Reading was not my favorite subject. I could rather do math or anything, like be outside and say forget it. But I was struggling. I was very much behind all my other classmates who were honestly able to read fifth or sixth grade levels, and I was struggling. I barely was able to do second to third grade or anything higher. So my parents and I went into the meeting. I can't really remember the date since that was long ago, but they said or asked my parents if I had ever been tested for ADHD and dyslexia, because I was a very hyper kid. I had lots amounts of energy, was basically bouncing off and running every wall and not able to calm down. So my parents took me in to get testing because they were concerned when they realized how badly I was doing according to my teachers. And one of the main concerns at the time, I had said, I don't need to learn how to read. So I was a very unique kid. So we went through all this really, I don't know how to say, more expensive testing. But at the end, I went to go like 3 doctors. I can't really remember all of their names, but I had to go through a lot of testing to basically find out I was diagnosed with ADHD and dyslexia, which is where basically many people can have a harder time reading and speaking. So I found out which at the point for one of the stereotypes when I found out, which I was worried because I got told I would be going to a special school, which I thought as a third grader, I'm worried since I thought I'd be losing my friends completely. I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't understand it. But so my whole world or identity from the not having to care much in elementary school to being shifted into a whole new world of or stereotypes, thinking some people would think, am I stupid? Do I not know anything? Some people I've heard in the past would say I wasn't going to go anywhere. So it scared me. Yep. So the first day of fourth grade, I was at a school called the Swift School where you had to wear uniforms, like, which was actually I found really cool. I learned that interesting fact. I had a cousin with also dyslexia. His name was Alec Benson, and he helped me a lot get through the first 3 years for fourth, fifth, and then sixth grade. As during my sixth grade year, they had just started the middle school division, and I just realized time. So that was cool, but some things I took away. I learned a lot of techniques to help me learn to read, from slowing down to take it one word at a time, and that I was not alone. There were many other people who had this problem. with reading from like P's and Q's and D's and B's being switched around, or some that had it worse than me. But one of the best things about it was that I got to learn that I wasn't alone, which really helped me, and that no, I was not an idiot. I just needed to take some extra time to learn how to do all these steps and processes for learning to still learn with dyslexia and ADHD. But I was at the Swiss school. I learned how lots of techniques, which were very exciting to me. Then, so it changed me. And looking back now, I'm very thankful that my parents and my teachers had pointed out and called that IEP meeting or that meeting with my parents so long ago, because I would have been, if I had not gotten that help, a very different student. There would be no way I would have gone to college. I probably would have been all C's, D's, and F's instead of all A's and B's. So I'm thankful for them pointing out and calling that meeting with my parents, because it really changed my life and helped me put it on a better path. Because now I'm at Young Harris College. I'm about to come August start my junior year for accounting and personal finance major. So I'm extremely happy. And the point is, just because I found out I had learning disabilities, and does not mean I'm going to be stupid or not get anywhere. Lots of people are actually have their own disabilities, and it just puts us in a group where we're like other people, and it brings us together. But that is my story. I'd like to say thank you, and